Welcome back to my channel. I'm Traben. My tomes are just off screen here, and today we are once again jumping back into Little Witch in the Woods. This time, instead of talking about Witch Hat Atelier, as I've done in the past two streams of this game, I'm instead going to talk about cozy fantasy and low stakes fantasy, which I feel is a genre that exists much like the concept of irony for people to argue over whether or not something is or is not cozy fantasy. Uh, so I have some titles here that I would consider cozy fantasy. This is one of my favorite newer genres that I've discovered. I kind of joined the wave after Legends and Lattes was released, which is kind of like the modern day poster child of the cozy fantasy slash low stakes fantasy movement. And your eyes did not deceive you when it comes to the thumbnail. I have an awful lot of copies of this book, so grabbing them now. I'll talk a little bit about them. So yeah, I have one, two, three, four, five, six copies of Legends and Lattes. I think that's all of them. Um, at some point, I just started collecting them, and it just became a thing. So I have the original cover that was released in the States. Now, one copy that I don't have that I would like, that it would be cool to get, would be the original release before Tor picked it up. So this is a book about uh, an orc who decides to stop adventuring. It's too dangerous. It's too perilous. And what she really wants to do is she wants to open up a coffee shop because one time when she was in the midst of a battle, she was hurt and had to recover in this one town. They had a coffee, they had coffee, they had a coffee shop, and it's like her lifelong dream to retire and make this coffee shop. So that's one of the main concepts of cozy fantasy is what is the focus of the story. In a lot of cases, we're dealing with fantasy worlds, but low stakes. The goal of the protagonist is not to overthrow an evil empire or save the world or any of these things that you see in like high fantasy or in high fantasy stories. It is to do something rather mundane. Now, there are still stakes, like there is still peril in this town that she's trying to set her coffee shop up in. There are still fights and things that she has to overcome. There's still a lot of drama. A lot of times, cozy fantasy also has romance subplots, and that's true for this book as well. Um, so yeah, and this is one of my like this got me into this genre, and so it's kind of my go-to. Like I said, it's the poster child for the modern movement of cozy fantasy. So I've got this cover, which I think is okay. I think it's all right. Um, Definitely showcases the characters, gives you a sense of the story. But I really liked the UK cover, just for its simplicity. So um, this is the UK edition, and so this I think is the second one I picked up. Um, it says high fantasy, low stakes, good company. Has the very simple cover. Has a sword here and the crest with the little coffee cup. It gives you a sense of what it's about. I like this cover a little bit more. I picked this one up, and then I think the next one I grabbed after that was I think it's Wraithmark. Wraithmark was putting out uh, illustrated edition. Yeah, Wraithmark Creative was putting out an illustrated edition on Kickstarter. Gilded edges, the whole nine yards. Um, very, very fancy, like the uh, opening page of each chapter has kind of like a background image. It's got color pages on the inside, front and back cover. Um, a really pretty edition. I have so there's a prequel book, prequel sequel, um, called Bookshops and Bone Dust that I also have the Wraithmark copy ordered, but it's not. The Kickstarter's still fulfilling, so that should be coming soon. So this was the third one I got, and that's probably where a reasonable person would have stopped. Um, then my wife got me the Litjoy copy, and it's kind of difficult to see, um, but it's a like a hard cover with like an etched image on it. I really like the picture. I really like the art on the front of this one. Um, Sprayed edges, of course, and then also has very nice art on the interior covers. I think I like this art a little bit more. Not sure who the artists are for these pieces, but I like this one quite a bit. Um, so this I would say is probably the version that I like the best so far. Just something about the style of it. This cover is really great. Ties together a lot of the important details, gives you a real good sense of the tone of the book. Um, it just feels really nice too. There's something about it that's just like tactily very pleasant. And then they came out with special editions that were just in store. I don't think there's much beyond like a new cover, sprayed edges, um, again, interior art. A lot of the same mainstays you'll see with the special editions. These were just, this wasn't through a certain company or anything like that. These were just in store. Saw them all over the place. Was worried that they were gonna, run out. So I grabbed that one. Have that for Legends and Lattes and for Bookshops and Bone Dust. And then more recently, I got this edition for my birthday, which is which one is this from? This is from I can't remember which group published this one. It's one of the like book subscription services. But came with a whole bunch of cool stuff, like a whole bunch of extras. Um, this one has more of like a travel log kind of feel to it with the interior art. Like that quite a bit. Got some like foiling here. So love this book. It's a lot of fun. And one that I would definitely recommend. Okay, moving these over. So let's talk about some other cozy fantasy books. So I just grabbed stuff off my shelf to talk about. We've got the Very Secret Society over here. We've got the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. This is squarely in the romance genre. Sangyu Mandana uh, writes in these kind of slightly different British fantasy worlds. So it's mostly like our world with a little bit of magic and whimsy to it. This one is about a witch who is called in to be the caretaker of these young witches who are they're trying to keep them a secret so that they don't get separated. And so um, it deals a lot with the responsibility she feels and her trying to be a good role model and a good teacher for these younger kids when she herself kind of feels like she's a misfit, and a little bit of like a rebel against the usual the group, the older generation. The romance is front and center in this one, so if you like a romance story, this is a good pick. But a very cozy story, mostly dealing with just this very small group. Um, Concepts of like found family are very common in this type of book, and I feel like this one really had those cozy vibes of like learning to be a family, learning to be together, um, struggling through challenges, but um, never something that's so, and a lot more to do with like interpersonal drama, interpersonal um, relationships, rather than like big epic fights kind of thing. Let's see. Now, I have been critical in the past of Sarah Beth Durst's work, specifically with the Spell Shop. If you go back and look at my review for that, I talked about how this is like not just low stakes, but almost no stakes. In this case, I think that they tried to avoid conflict so much that most of the conflict in this book takes place in the main character's head. She's concerned that she's going to do something to mess up, um, to you know irrevocably change things with her magic, and then she uses her magic, and usually it just turns out okay. I do really like the world that's set up within the spell shop, and then her follow-up book was the Enchanted Greenhouse. I like that one a little bit better, but they both have this same kind of atmosphere. Again, romance is front and center in this one. So if you're looking for a cozy romance with a little bit of magic in it, I would recommend the Very Secret Society of Regular Witches first, and then probably the Spell Shop or the Enchanted Greenhouse as a good backup if you're not vibing with that other one. Now, my wife and I have gone back and forth on this one, but I would argue that Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies feels very cozy to me. A lot of this book deals with just field research, essentially, and Emily, the titular character, being very invested in like finding out about the fairy lore and documenting things and trying to figure out this mystery that's happening in this one kind of isolated town in the winter. Um, Now, where the point of contention comes in is we do have a Fey uh, situation which threatens to hurt more than just like this one individual town or Emily herself. But overall, I felt it was falling into a lot of the same trends with the cozy fantasy. And this is one of my favorite books series that I've read in recent memory. I love all the Emily Wilde books. I kind of am not the biggest fan of how it ended. I felt like the third volume could have had a stronger could have had stronger connective tissue with the previous ones, and it just felt like another adventure. It didn't feel like you were wrapping up this 3 book series, and there's not going to be any more of it. So I'm just kind of sad that it ended on kind of a down note instead of like a high note. All right, I got two more. Can't spell treason without T is another one that I've had some disagreements with whether or not this is cozy fantasy. Uh, this one deals with 2 women who want to quit their jobs. One is the greatest sorcerer in the world, and one is in the Queen's Guard, and they decide they're not going to do that anymore. They're going to instead start a tea shop and library, I believe. Tea shop library combo. Um, Now they are in direct conflict with a queen who's very vengeful, and has the potential to cause a lot of harm to a number of people. Um, but I feel like the focus of most of the book is on their relationship, and the most compelling parts are the ones that highlight their different personalities and the ways in which their particular neuroses cause them problems that could have otherwise been avoided, especially when they're like, setting up the house. They find I think an abandoned farmhouse or something like that, and they're having to repair it. Those are the best scenes. Those are the ones that I feel like work the best. And yeah, there's a bigger conflict at the end with the queen, but for the majority of this book, they're just out there trying to put the shop together. Feels very much like Legends and Lattes, and I feel like the author of this book points to Legends and Lattes as an inspiration. I have not picked up any of the sequels to this book, but I think there are um, 3 or 4 books out at this point. Very much interested in picking up the next one. This book did a very good job of something that I feel like a lot of serialized books are not doing right now, which is actually resolving the conflict in the first book and then teasing what might come later. So it does feel very satisfying that the story wraps up, plus you get a little bit extra leading into the next book. So this one I really enjoyed. And then last one I want to talk about is one that I actually received in a um, caffeine and caffeine and legends box, like a one-off box. I think this was their springtime box, and that is Guard in the Garden. This is a book that deals with PTSD, but in a fantasy world. So you have a uh, dwarven uh, honor guard character who gets seriously injured and has to basically take a sabbatical and learns about gardening and learns to take life a little slow and finds love, and it's very beautiful. And the author is very upfront in his notes at the end of the book about his purpose in writing it and raising awareness of PTSD and the struggles that people go through, the way that it's depicted. Even though it's a fantasy setting, the things that the main character has to go through are very true to real life. And so I feel like this one was an important one to mention because not only does it have that cozy feel as he is having to like rest and recuperate and take up gardening and help people around the town, but it also has a very important message that I feel like was very sweet, and I liked it quite a bit. So that's just a handful of recommendations for cozy fantasy. And the reason why we're talking about that is because our game for today is very much cozy fantasy. Little Witch in the Woods, low stakes. We're just kind of hanging out in the woods. We're just doing little odds and ends. No big no big world ending calamity going on. And so I think we've gotten through the tutorial section, and we are ready to jump into more of the gameplay. So, again, in the comments, let me know favorite cozy book, favorite cozy game. What should I be taking a look at as we jump back into Little Witch in the Woods? Oh boy, we get an update. All right, it's not that bad. Alrighty. I think we had opened up the path to the town, so I think that's our next step. Let's open this up. Study the Green Forest, collect the Green Forest maps. I do remember that we were trying to map out the forest. There's a section that I can tell where the map is, but um, I can tell where the map is, but we can't quite make it there. Like I said, we just got rid of the thorns here, so let's see, where does this go? There's a town nearby. We're trying to figure out what's going on. We're in the village at last. Where's the best place to put me? We'll try here for today. We're in the village at last. Yeah, it's a village. What kind of village would it be? I hope a lot of fun things happen here. I'm not sure about fun things, but we apparently have some trouble. This is the life I've always dreamed about. Let's hurry up and go. For the village. Look. Okay. Quite a dull sight. Virgil. So this is the village you're going to spend 3 years in? You like it? Do you feel like going back to Hylian again? What the heck happened here? What are all these prickly vines doing here? She looks so excited. I'm so excited. I don't even know how to comment. And something seems strange. Everyone would find it a strange sight. Why do these prickly vines grow only on houses? No, that's not what I meant. Feels like I've been here before for some reason. Is that some sort of cliche and meaningless foreshadowing? There's no way you've ever been here. They don't come this far for the witch school picnic. But something feels familiar, really. Let's find Rubrum first. And this village looks rough. Like, stuff is falling apart. If only there was someone who could magically help. Alright, yeah. Well, you said go find this random character, and I don't know where he would be, so... Oh, there's a bridge. Oh, there he is. Oh, Ellie! Thanks for helping me get home. That's nothing special. But it really looks like no one is in the village. Yes, many of them left after the prickly vines started growing like mad. Now we only have Arden in my house. I see. You must be bored. No, it's okay because Granny and Arden are here. There are also a lot of fun things in the forest. Oh, Granny wants to meet you. Granny? Yes, she's the village chief. She was actually the village chief? Oh, not is. She used to be. You can find her in the back. Okay, I'll go. Okay, take care. Oh, there she is. In the back. Welcome, Miss Witch. You've done a great job with helping my child. Thank you. No, I'm the one who received help. Please relax. It will be fine. I'm Ellie, an apprentice witch. Many witches don't look their age. All right, I shall save the formality. Welcome to Wisteria, Ellie. I'm Anit, chief of this village. Both the village chief and the village are in bad shape, though. What happened in this village? What are all these prickly vines? Have you taken a look around the village? Yes, I saw the houses covered with prickly vines. They didn't look like ordinary prickly vines. It happened 3 years ago. Those prickly vines started to grow all of a sudden and destroyed the houses one by one. Why did the prickly vines start growing all of a sudden? Actually, these are not the first prickly vines growing in the village. The village used to have white prickly vines growing at its entrance. But the prickly vines that appeared 3 years ago look completely foreign to us. At first, oh my gosh, she looks so excited. At first they were saying things like, God's punishment, monster, or witch's curse. Wipe off your drool, Ellie. It's a serious story. There were lots of rumors, but no one actually knew why. They started growing all of a sudden without any explanation. What happened to the villagers? Nobody was hurt. I know that prickly vines grow fast, but they aren't supposed to be fast enough to hurt anyone. People had no place to live and could only leave the village. Now only Arden and I remain in the village. Don't worry now, I'll help you. I'll remove the prickly vines and bring the villagers back. Thank you so much for saying that. But it's too late now. What? All the houses have been ruined already and everyone has left. Instead of a village, the current wisteria is more like some ruins, housing 2 seniors reluctant to leave. Ellie, you should also leave now. It's better to go to the place you were originally planning to go. But I'm not forcing you. You can stay in the village for as long as you want. Leave when the train comes. This place is not a village anymore. That can't happen. Hylian is boring as hell. Virgil, language. Ellie, the villagers are all gone. Even if the prickly vines are removed, what's the meaning? This is still a village. The villagers will be willing to come back. Even if the prickly vines disappear, why would they come back to a remote village like this? Everyone would want to come back. But Ellie, people left and time has passed. I don't think those driven out by the prickly vines will ever want to come back to these ruins. No, they would definitely want to come back. It's a wonderful village that you have been developing all your life, Inite. I won't let these weird prickly vines take over the village. Yeah, you're right, but... Whew, let's call it a day and continue tomorrow. You look tired too. Rubram looks like he needs to rest as well. Okay. Don't be too hard on Rubram. Yeah, okay, get some rest. You too, Inite. Inite? I'm not sure. Exploring. Ooh, investigate. This place is blocked by prickly vines. Wow. Investigation check. I rolled a 2. Hit some vines. But clearly we'll be able to, like, restore some of this stuff. Nothing but ruins here as well. There's a fountain, there's a bridge that's obviously designed to be put back together. Alright, I think we might go back home and sleep. Let's check down by the river. See if there's anything here that we can interact with. Look like it. Yep. Alright, so everything's blocked off by these vines. Head back home. Take a rest. See if there's anything we can do tomorrow. What are you trying to do? Requires a lot of imagination to call this place a village. Says who? It's still a village even if there are no houses. Fine, but it's by no means a village if there are not even people. The people will come back. How can you be so sure? This is your first time in this village. If you're just being ridiculous... No, I definitely heard their mind. The villagers want to come back. Where did you hear it? I haven't met any of them. That... I don't know. Maybe I heard it in a dream. So you're being ridiculous. No. You are. No, it isn't. The village that Nita has lived in for all of her life. Other people must be as fond of it as she does. You know, you also just met Nita for the first time. I can tell even if we met for the first time, my heart was beating so fast. Who would fix the houses even if their prickly vines are removed? There are only 2 seniors and 1 child in the village. You're right, Virgil. Correct. Also need a carpenter to fix the houses. Anyway, the first villager returning has to be a carpenter. Okay, find a carpenter capable of flying then. And they'll probably need 6 arms. Stop being sarcastic, Virgil, okay? Have some sleep. You'll find such a carpenter in your dream. Stop being sarcastic. Sleep time. Did you meet the flying carpenter? I don't know. It seems like I did have a dream, but I don't remember anything. Are you nervous or something, since this is your first day as an apprentice witch? Of course not. So are you ready to start your first day as an apprentice witch? Of course. You know what to do? Let me ask what Anita thinks first. Although she will naturally approve, I shall wait until I actually hear it. Check in on the carpenter's house and try to get rid of the prickly vine. Remember that we don't have any phoenix feather left. I will work it out somehow. Let's go to Nite first. Oh. Mailbox. Hello, Ellie. I'm ready to tell you something that might make your life in the witch house a little easier. By now, your adventures must have filled your packs with odds and ends you don't really need. From now on, you can place them in the gold coin pouch trading chest beside my shop. Deposit 10 spare collected items and materials, and receive a pouch of coin in return. Hope this proves useful to you. Exchange unneeded stuff for coins. You can finally put whatever's rotting in your backpack to good use. Indeed. And take the opportunity to organize my backpack and storage, and even make some money at the same time. Aiden would have burst into tears if he heard the word organize coming out of your mouth. Hello, this is the Witch's Catalog that gives you the most inexpensive products at best prices. Diane Greenwind, who brings happiness. Nice to meet you. Yes, hello, I'm Ellie, an apprentice witch. Yes, nice to meet you, Ellie. What I must help you with today is... Oh, you're registering for the first time. Yes, that's right. It must have been inconvenient for you to not be able to use the Witch's Catalog. Just a minute. Okay, thank you for waiting. So I need to see the Master Witch before you register. Is she inside? The Master Witch? Yes, I need the Master Witch's signature to register you on the Witch's Catalog. Oh, that's... I'm... Hey, Ellie. Huh? Fooling around while I'm out? You didn't forget to register on the Witch's Catalog, did you? Huh? Oh no, I didn't forget. Of course not. Oh, I guess the Master Witch is away now. Are you talking through that hat? Yes. Stay quiet, Ellie. You unfinished dumb hat of a little rascal. Why can't you even do such a little thing properly? I told you to tell me when the Witch's Catalog employee came. I'm sorry, I was just about to tell you. Oh, okay. I guess Ellie can just sign instead because the Master Witch is here. You'll also receive a gift if you join now. Whoa, a gift? What is it? A witch's broom that makes your life much easier. A witch's broom? Finally. You can just sign here and here. Okay, just a minute. Yes, that's it. Then I'll explain how to use the Witch's Catalog. Would you like to hear it? Yeah, let's listen to the explanation. Yes, please explain. Every morning a Witch's Catalog employee will come. In this case, it will be me. I'm planning to be here from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can just purchase the items you need from me during that time. Do not accept gold coins and only accept Luna coin. What is that thing called Luna coin? Luna coin is the currency used in Witch Society. It is called Luna coin because it is made of an ore with the power of the moon. Don't you already know that since you were also raised in a Witch Society, Ellie? I think I learned it in school, just that I don't think I called money something else in my life. After all, only Luna coins are in the Witches' Society. But how do I earn Luna coins? I guess you don't have enough Luna coins. What? Basically, yes. That's exactly why the Witch Administration is running a candy purchasing service. Please let me know at any time since we purchase regardless of the type. Sell candies to the merchants. Merchants purchase different items and use different currencies. You can sell using the shop keyword in the dialog. Alright, got it. So do you have any more questions? No, not anymore. Alright, then feel free to talk to me if you need anything. Yes, go ahead. The gift? Right, I'll give it to you now. Old broom. A broom given as a freebie. It's old, but still useful. Wow, thank you. Finally, my own broom. Move faster if you ride a witch's broom. Have a nice day. This has been Diane Greenwind of the Witch's Catalog. Do you think it went well? Yes, it looks like the urgent fire is out. How was my acting skill? You? I'm the one who did the acting. All you did was stutter. The stuttering was all an act. This might become a problem later on. I told you I'm good at acting. No, not your poor acting skill, but the fact that you lack a master witch. The master witch must be at the witch's house. You can't just have an apprentice witch. Can't you just keep acting? How long will it work? And there's still the matter of the witch who was originally here at this witch's house. It would be nice if we knew who that witch is. Let's ask the villagers later on. The witch who was originally here would also be someone with malice. Let me mount my broom and go sell potions right away. You need to get to Anite. Oh, you're right. There's no need for urgency. No need for urgency. Okay. Can I go in here? Been eyeing this for a while. Oh, nope. Almost immediately blocked. Bad control. Let's ride the broom until its durability is completely depleted. Okay. Use the broom stir. Ride it. Okay. Well, I'm having difficulty finding where the room is. Hold on. Okay, I had to equip it. Now we're good. Whee! Boost. Oh. Like drifting. Wait, what's wrong with this? Looks like we need to dig a grave for your 12th broom. Not that bad. It only knocked a bit of durability off of it. I barely wrote it, too. Well, what can you expect from a free gift? I think there was a good workbench at the workplace. I can fix it there. All I need is a branch or a mud. I think I've got branches. Alright, so now we're going to fix the workbench. Now we need to figure out how to deliver this one. Getting that map would be really handy. Fortunately, once we can climb, get around there. Alright, let's go sketch this birdo. Right. Down to my basement. Fix the workbench, which apparently we could have done at any time if we had just used a stick on it. Okay. So the more branches I put into it, the more durability it has. Okay. Alright, so it wasn't the workbench we were doing, it was the, room itself. Let's go! But there's nothing here right now. Oh, that wasn't far enough. Okay, there we go. Hello, Nite. Hello, Ellie. Did you sleep well? I thought about it yesterday, but I'm still not sure. The villagers. Yeah, you mean they would want to come back, right? I don't know why you're more confident than me when I lived my whole life in this village. Even so, I decided to believe in that happy vision. Really? If you get rid of the prickly vines, I'll contact the previous resident of that house. But if that resident refuses, don't worry because it won't happen. Ellie, you are so nice. Everything will be fine. Don't worry. Yeah, I guess so. So who should we get first? Was there a carpenter in the village? Fixed houses? I think the first person we need is a carpenter. Of course. The house at the upper left side from the central fountain of the village belongs to the Kyla, who is a carpenter. And it would be better to remove the prickly vines from Kyla's house first. Let's do it this way. If you get rid of the prickly vines, I'll contact Kyla. Leave it to me. Thank you. Counting on you. Oh right, take this with you. It's the village map. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get this started. Keep in mind that we don't have information, nor do we have any phoenix feather. The first thing to do is to collect information. Let's look around Kyla's house once and collect information. Think about the phoenix feather later. Seriously? This must be the house of Kyla. In the same condition as the other houses. If you don't get rid of the prickly vines, there's no point in rebuilding these houses. Now that we know the location, let's ask other villagers. Prickly vines of the village. They say the prickly vines in the village aren't white prickly vines. We should gather information to find out what kind of prickly vines they are. There's these steps up here. That go nowhere. Alright, so we can ask about the prickly vines now. I'll talk to this person. Who's this? Welcome, it's been a while. Oh, it's our shopkeeper person. I suppose it hasn't been that long. Is that so? Perhaps it's been a while since I last came here. You removed them? Prickly vines? Yes, it's nothing special. That's so. You're humble. But you did really well. This village has been really gloomy for the past few years. I'm just getting started. That's a big start, because the disappeared hope is reviving. The big start because the disappeared hope. The disappeared hope is reviving. Never give up on this village. Okay, don't worry. I'll never give it up, no matter what happens. You sound reliable. By the way, did you happen to bring the thing you promised last time? Of course. You mean yak and melon, don't you? No. You promised the roaster handle for the roaster. I'm kidding. Of course I brought it. Since this guy's broke his leg, don't think I can bring proper products for a while. Oh, really? I feel so sorry for him. Thank you for your concern. Don't worry. It will get better soon. The things on sale would be trivial things. Instead, I have a good offer for both of us. You want to hear it? Sure, what is it? As you can see, Wisteria is not the best place to shop. I'll make it better soon. Yeah, but I didn't mean it that way. However, there is a good witch here, and I want to use that to our advantage. Is there such a witch here? That's what I'm saying. I can't even see one from up here. I'm positive I have an eye for both people and things. So Ellie, I want to entrust you with some work. What do you think? Naturally, you will also receive proper wages, since good things deserve good prices. Really? You mean me? Really? You mean her? Yeah, the work will usually be potion crafting or life form gathering. How does that sound? Of course I like it. Naturally, I'll also look at the quality of products properly. After all, only good products can fetch good prices. Listen carefully, Ellie, means bad prices for bad products. Just like the talking hat said. Therefore, it's Virgil, a hat that deserves a bad price, I suppose. I'm counting on you then, Ellie and Virgil. Okay, we'll work hard. Since I'm not a witch, I only want candies edible for even non-witches. Always purchasing all kinds of candies. Come to me whenever you want. Yeah, okay. Do you need anything? There we go. Well, I'm not familiar with that story. Do you need anything? Okay, nope. Do some shop. Alright. Secondary bag compartment used to increase the bag's capacity. Giant branch, rare branch, full of vitality. The twigs are firm and the leaves are lush. I apparently have no money. Epic of the hero Don Julius, who defeated the Demon King. Love story about a girl named Jane who wishes to spread her wings in the sky and fly as a blue pigeon, free from all. A story that came about from the shoe shiner Pietro and a mischievous fairy. Common mushrooms to rare mushrooms, mushrooms for snacks to mushrooms that can kill you in one day, opinion of mushrooms, and the roaster handle. 95. Okay. So she's not just going to give it to me. I take it. No, I don't think so. Actually, what can I sell? Maybe some nice stuff? $95. Okay, I need to sell one more thing for 5. Worry not. Everything is top quality. Out of stock. Okay. See you next time. Alright. Still asking people about the picture. Go in here. Oh, I can. Arden's restaurant. What's up, Arden? Hey, you're a witch. Yes, I'm Ellie, an apprentice witch. Hello. I'm Arden, a dragon and a cook. You helped Rubberum? Pretty kind. Don't mention it. Are you going to stay here for a while? I think so. Why are you staring at me like that? I'm sorry. It's my first time seeing a dragon with my own eyes. Makes sense. Normally you wouldn't see one. Even Mom said that she seldom met a dragon. That's why I wasn't sure. But you're a real dragon. I never thought I would meet a chef dragon in a place like this. And dragons have no reason to mingle with humans. I think I was like that too. Can't tell you the reason even if you look at me with those eyes. I don't remember myself. Tell me if you're hungry. Although it's not for free. Okay, sure. This is for helping Rubberum. This one's free. Take it. Normal beef bread. Thank you. I'll enjoy it. It's the last one remaining. Hey you, did you promise to get rid of those... did you promise to get rid of those prickly vines? Yes, that's right. Okay. But will you be able to do it? Of course. I'll bring the village back to its former appearance. That's some confidence. Sure. What's going on? prickly vines in the village? Yes, just in case you know something. Well, I don't know much about the prickly vine. I just feel the malice filled in it. Malice? Prickly vine's devoted to destroying houses? It's so unnatural. Not someone's malice. What would it be? Is there someone who would do such a terrible thing? I don't know. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know anything. How about searching through the witch's house at least? Okay, sure. What's going on? What is it? So he sells food. You hungry? Okay. Alright. There's some food. Yeah. Goodbye. Alright. Alright, let's talk to them. Ellie, you're back from your trip. Any interesting stories? The prickly vine in the village is not so good. Not so good? It's bitter, spicy, and not tasty. It also smells fishy. You ate it? Yes, I made tea with it. I removed the thorns, dried the vine under the sun, and roasted it. It was much work. I guess you drink everything as tea. There are so many delicious tea ingredients in the forest. I like bush apple because it's sweet. Granny says that birdflower tea smells good. I also make some delicious tea for you, Ellie. Okay, I'll look forward to it. Oh, I remembered. It tasted similar to that thing. It tasted similar to white prickly vine and little honey pumpkin in the forest. You tried that too? White prickly vine has a good scent. If it tastes similar, can you see it as similar breed? Thanks. That's probably a useful piece of intel. Alright, come over for some tea next time. Huh? Bye. Alright, let's investigate. Stop investigating. Alright, well we have the handle. We can at least do that. Someone did mention, like, investigating in here. Did I use the metal handle I have for the roaster? Good, now I can use the roaster. Good work, you'll be able to make more potions. Alright. Okay. I mean, we're okay for now. We've got space still. Let's see. I did talk to the villagers. I guess I didn't go back and talk to the grandma a second time. It's hard for me to go and see you, Miss Witch. Thank you for visiting me often. Do you have something to say? When they first appeared, we tried very hard to get rid of them. I tried an axe and also set them on fire, but it was useless. No matter what we did, they regenerated in no time. That resembles the white prickly vine. Exactly. The white prickly vines disappear when there's a full moon, while these vines don't. Strong as white prickly vines, not afraid of moonlight. That's strange. We thought so too. I believe it is the providence of nature that if there are strengths, there are also weaknesses. This is all I know. I'm sorry I couldn't be of much help. It's okay. You already are a great help. Alright, I think I've asked everyone. Try to summarize what you've heard. Nite said it had similar characteristics as white prickly vine. Rubrum said it smells a little like honey pumpkin. Probably also similar to the little honey pumpkin. Arden didn't tell me anything in particular. He said it was someone's malice. Seeing a prickly vine that can destroy and get rid of a house does not make you think so. Seems that Arden thinks it's the witch's work. Witch's curse. In a world like today? That's an old-fashioned way of thinking. He wouldn't think so if he's been to Lucerne or two. But the witches of the old days are still alive. Heh, let's find the culprit later and think about Kyla's house for now. Let's also go look through the witch's house like Arden said. I think I might have seen something related to the prickly vine on the witch's bookshelf on the first floor. It's exactly where I went, but with this kind of game, you gotta do things in the way they want. You gotta do it in order. Alright, we're gonna hook it there. Just need another book on prickly vine. I can't read anymore. I can't finish reading this today. Why not? Finish reading it. Reading is killing me. Who would get rid of the prickly vines if I die? People don't die just because they read a book for a long time. I mean, Arya's daughter might die. Look at this book. Looks like there's more than 1,000 pages. Anyone would die after finishing reading this. What about that? What about the book? You're not going to read anymore? Easy on me. Throw up if I read one more word. But I think you've almost reached some important details. What? Really? Where? The first dew of spring, the red moon butterfly, the fourth dawn of summer. Not like we're going to make this. Just summarize it. Mix well and add the desired plant seed to make a new plant. It's a method to combine the plant's characteristics. The prickly vines in the village were a combination created in this way. Seems so. From the information we gathered, it seems to be a combination of little honey pumpkin and white prickly vine. Then now... Wait, why is this book here? Someone's malice? But, of course, that book is not uncommon. There's a book that any witch who is interested in plants would have. Correct. Merely a possibility. I mean, both of them. But there's a more urgent matter. What is it? Removing prickly vines. Look through Kyla's house again. Alright, so just make sure. Alright, so we have to check her house again. Sure. Oh. Look at this. Definitely looks like a prickly vine. Has the color of a little honey pumpkin. And that means the villagers couldn't get rid of this prickly vine because you can't get rid of it unless you destroy the core, just like little honey pumpkin. You can get rid of the prickly vines if you find their core. This is the plant. The prickly vine and the core must be connected in some way. Look over there. Prickly vines are spreading outside the village. We can find the core if we follow that. Okay? Alright, let's go find the core. How do you intend to get rid of the core? The moon's power should weaken the core, like the white prickly vine. Is it moon oil again? Where are you going to get phoenix feather? Oh, we have moonflower, but phoenix feather is the problem. Let's just go buy another train ticket. I don't have that much money. What do we do? And sell it? They would sell it for a high price, or not carry it. Wonder if there's another potion with the power of the moon. Speaking of the moon, you picked up a note last time, didn't you? Oh, the note written in ancient Welsh language. Now that I think about it, it looked like a recipe. How about decoding it first? Good idea. Let's decode that first. And we'll be making the moon's, what do you call it, potion to remove the prickly vine core. I suppose Diane can read it. One would know if one didn't fall asleep in class like you. I didn't fall asleep either. The moon and gibberish. I wonder if there's anyone who can decipher the ancient witch language written in the note. How about the older lady? There's no set recipe. I learned it by watching elder family members make it. Do you have something to say? I'm not sure. Nope. Here. Not them. You can try the shopkeeper. If not then, I guess the other guy. I don't have any information on that. Oh, right down here. Where have you been? Haven't been seeing you. What's going on? I don't know about that story. Goodbye. I mean, that just leaves the little foxy kid. The least likely... Oh... I think I know who I have to go talk to. Are we getting home again? If she's still here. Alright, let's go sleep. Let's try seeing in the morning if she's here. Not sleepy yet. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll try the last person in the village. It doesn't seem like he should know anything about it, but... What do I know? I'm not a wizard. Or a witch. Go in. Hello? Feels refreshing to see it. What's going on? Let's move on. Never heard of it. Dragon, I'm also a cook. I wouldn't have known if you didn't tell me. What more do you want to know? Well, why is a dragon working as a cook? Well, I forgot. How can you forget that? Guess it wasn't so important. That doesn't seem so. How would I know when I have forgotten? Because you're a dragon. Correct. And also a cook. Well, of course. What's the problem? Problem is that you forgot. Arden and Ellie seem to have gotten much closer after the chat. Goodbye. Alright. Where is Oxford? In here? Nope. Very dark. Man, where'd he go? Alright, let's... Alright, now will let me sleep? A little later now. Yeah, alright. Go sleeping, we'll talk to the witch outside. Hopefully, that'll get us something. Village Bulletin. New sidecasts will be added each morning to the Village Bulletin. If you're at loose ends, have a look to see what the villagers need. Even a small matter can become a grand adventure. With your activities resuming in full, we wish to offer our support. Starting tomorrow, a Luna coin pouch trading chest will be installed in your garden. Place any surplus items. 10 items, you will receive 1 Luna coin. We hope this will be of service to you. Okay. Rich's catalog department said they would install these Luna coins. Make honest money. I'll make use of the chest then. Shower gold coins on me. Dishes cooked from quality ingredients and generously seasoned with pepper. Drop by Arden's restaurant and treat yourself to a delicious meal after a long day of work. Find the establishment right to the south of flyer from this restaurant. Someone so guffy, so we're running it seriously. So with all the work we've got here, we'll probably need the food he's talking about. But what's this about never skimping on pepper? Isn't that just an ingredient? That's what I have to go ask him. Go to Arden's and ask about food. Hello, Diane. Diane? Diane! Hello, this is the Witch's Catalog that gives you the most inexpensive products of the best quality. This is Diane to bring you happiness. Oh, it's you, Ellie. Welcome. I'm sorry, that was unprofessional of me. Did something happen? Not sure if it's okay to tell you this since we just met. What is it? Maybe I can help. Did you know that you can also sell potions in the Witch's Catalog? Oh, really? Some witches also sell potions in the Witch's Catalog. Witches also sell potions in the Witch's Catalog. The Witch Administration sometimes collects the sold potions and uses them later. I was planning to use the potions I had saved for the event this time as well, but recently there have been frequent complaints about bad potions. This is an event organized by the administration. Mistakes must be avoided. Trust in the Witch's Catalog potion quality. Trust in the administration. As a result, the administration issued a notice to each catalog salesperson to test the suspicious potion. The problem is, the potions I obtain are related to the matter. As you know, Ellie, potion quality is also a matter of a witch's confidence. You can't do it yourself. You can't do it yourself, Diane? I need a witch to accompany me in the test for certification. If it's all right, may I ask for your help? I have prepared a small reward, some Nubicula cupcakes. Nubicula cupcakes? My mom would buy me one at the end of the week if I've been good for a whole week. Naturally, I've hardly had any so far. Alright, I'll help. Thank you. Please take this first. Potion that temporarily supplies a large amount of nutrients to a plant, usually used as an emergency measure on dying plants. And a bird cage? To test as quickly as possible, I also caught a sprout bird. Just throw the nutrition potion I gave you at the sprout bird. When the results appear, please gather them and take a close look. Then I'll record the details like the date, weather, time, wind direction, etc. Also, please let me know if you make a bad throw. It feels very formal. Okay. D to aim, and then let go of it to cast. Okay. Common bird. Okay. You can view the information about potion uses in the encyclopedia. Okay. Think. 1, 2, 3. So many bird flowers are blooming. Moderate temperature, mild wind, and low humidity. Great! Fortunately, the potions here seem normal. It went well, right? Yes, we can relax a bit now, as at least one of them is normal. This is the reward I promised you. Nubicula cupcake. Witch's cupcake. Product in high demand made by the popular witch bakery Nubicula. Even the tacky witch hat decorations can't stop you from savoring its deliciousness. Yahoo! I requested this as a test this time, but I hope you've realized that using potions to collect makes things much easier. There's a saying that the witch's house, which supplies the most potions every year, also consumes the most. Tips about using potions can be found in the encyclopedia. Hello, Ellie. This is Diane, who brings happiness. Diane, can you read what's written on this note? A note? Let's see. This is an ancient witch language. Can you read it? I've forgotten everything I learned at school. See, you're the only one who fell asleep in class. What does it say? Moons. Moons? Moons? can only read up to this. What? I forgot everything because it's been a while since I've learned it, and I haven't used it either. Oh. That's because Diane graduated a long time ago. What's your excuse? It hasn't been that long since I graduated either. Then is there any way to decode the ancient witch language? Of course there's a way. Really? Ancient witch language is definitely a subject you learn in school. So there must be knowledge on the ancient witch language in your head. You lack not the knowledge, but the intelligence to use it. That hurts a little. Truth hurts. That's why I recommend the Enhanced Intellect Potion. Enhanced Intellect Potion? It raises your level of intelligence, like memory, deduction, and language. Deciphering ancient witch language will be easy. Better memory and deduction. Sounds like a drug peddler. This is real. Only use recipes approved by Witch Potion Association. Careful though, long-term usage can cause minor sequelae such as headache, vomiting, and intellectual decline. They don't sound minor. Don't worry, because there will be no problem at all if you use it once or twice only. I'll add the recipe for Enhanced Intellect Potion. Feel free to purchase it if you need it. Do you have any questions? Wait, now we need to buy the phone. Yeah, we need this one. Yeah? Thank you. Have a nice day. Alright. Nutrition Potion, Earmuff, Twinkle Juice, Bug Net for 10. Ooh, we should get a Bug Net. Growl, a pickaxe, white chalk, and better brooms. Looking forward to your next visit. My goal is to get off work on time. Goodbye. Alright, so now we have the recipe in our recipe book. Alright, Enhanced Intelligence Potion. I need bird flower and pumpkin terrier fur. Okay. No problem. Prickly vines have gone all the way up there, blocking the path. There has to be a way to get across. Get closer and take a look. Yeah, I have to catch these guys. been a while since I that. Only this one we're fine like the next one. The one next to it, I'd be able to cross it. It's withered, so you can find a way to revive it. Really don't know, it's okay to ask others. A way to make it grow. Withered bean sprout, a bean sprout that normally grows tall and strong. I think I have what I need. Try to get some more of the fur. Here, little dog. Alright. Should be enough to make a potion. I can make myself smarter. So you're smarter? I'm dumb bastard. The recipe book. Ant intellect. Bird flower and pumpkin carrier bird. I think we had to craft. I think we had to craft both of these. Just waiting. Alright, let's try again. Now I should be able to do it. Craft. Bird flower water. Alright, I mean, I did it. Yeah, not bad. Alright, enhanced intellect potion is ready. Feel like I'm already smarter. Now I guess it's time to drink it. Use this huge bottle. What do you think? Have you become a little smarter? The earth is round. The earth is flat. Round, how can people below or on the side of it remain standing? That's because the earth is pulling the objects above it, and the reason why such force appears is don't be silly and read the note when it works. Although I'm not sure if you've really become smart. The ancient witch language is simple. Moon tears. 1 moonflower and a cup of sacred water. Add the sacred water to the juice from the moonflower and boil it while stirring it clockwise over low heat until it boils. Simpler than I thought. Wait, there's more writing. Was made because it was difficult to manage with moon oil. I can't read anymore. Yes, the medicine is wearing off, but I still got the important information. The sacred water? Where can we get this? You can normally get it from places like shrines, but I think you have to buy it from Diane here. Good. Since we have moonflower, let's make it right away once we get the sacred water. So, gonna need to trade in some stuff to get witch coins so I can Luna coin. See, looking at the quest item. Okay. And you happen to sell an ingredient called sacred water? It's a little expensive. How expensive? It costs 1,500 Luna coins. What? That's too expensive. I can't help it because it's a precious ingredient and you sell it on credit? Selling on credit is kinda... I really need that ingredient now, please. I will definitely pay you back. The Master Witch will also stand surety. Surety is not possible, but guarantee is possible. Just a minute, let me think about it. Would she do it? At times like this, third-class merchants refuse. Second-class ones just accept. What about first class? They would make you promise to give something bigger. Rake it in. That's kind of scary. I've made the decision. I'll give you the sacred water on credit. Is that all? Sure. She's second class. Doesn't first class usually come out here? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't worry about it. So are you really giving it to me on credit? Yes, I usually don't, but Ellie is my valued customer. This is an emergency. I will give it to you on credit one time. Wow, thank you. But note that I'm doing it because I trust you, and the Master Witch is standing surety. I'm only guaranteeing. Is guaranteeing. Please don't betray my trust. Of course, I'll be sure to pay it back. Don't worry. Alright, got it. Thank you for your business. Do you have any questions? Goodbye. Alright, do I have all the other things for it? Alright. Alright, I need to make one of those. Alright, let's get crafting. Take the water in the pot. 2. Moonflower water. Yeah, we did it. Potion containing the effect of the moon. It's a bit lighter than moon oil. Okay. Woo! The moon tears is ready. Now I must find the core. Alright. We gotta follow the vines out of the city until we get to the core. Well, let's go. Here. Now it's separating. Can't go any further that way. I guess we'll go up. I just want to finally see the one next to it. We will try. Way to make it grow. Yeah, we've got to make it grow because we've got to get to the vines, and the vines go there. Alright, let's go. Go ask the witch again. If she did. Let's ask her. Hello, Ellie. You have any questions? It's my first time hearing it. Alright. Bye. Alright, let's try going to the village. Maybe the trader knows? Have any information? Alright, I'm running out of people to talk to. Not like More people. See if he knows anything. Fire was surprisingly welcoming. Did you write yourself? Not really. I just found a stack of old ones lying around the place. Figured since there's a newcomer in town, I'd send one your way. Oh, and does that mean you don't actually sell this helpful food the flyer mentioned? Of course I do. Handing out flyers, better be ready. I used to make those dishes back when the village was full of workers. With everyone gone, hasn't been a reason to. You're a witch. You got your hands full with all sorts of things. Food will help. These meals are made with extra care. They give you different kind of boosts. Having food restores some energy. Some food grants buffs. Food effects don't stack. Next expires after a certain period. You can gain effects from food even when your energy is full. Not for free, of course. I see. And what's with that never skipping on pepper part? As for the pepper, it's simple. Food tastes better with a heavy hand, that's all. Huh, that's a pretty underwhelming answer. You sure fuss over the smallest things. Oh, and Rubberum's tea can help too. You should drop by. Alright. I want to talk about stuff. I don't know about that. Okay. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Remember, you're literally the only other person I ever talked about this. Oh yeah, are you making tea? Yeah, Granny's back's hurting, so I'm doing it in her place. Ellie, would you like some too? Normal green tea. I'll pour you a cup. Granny says that each tea has its own effects and that they're good for your health. Let me know whenever you want to have some. Come here, I have things. The round and lengthy one, right? It was more shriveled than lengthy. Granny said that meant they were withered. They can grow again with good nutrition. Can't just wait for it to grow. Check the encyclopedia. Also, don't forget about the witch's catalog. Okay. There's a nutrition potion. You need maple bush something. Okay. Ooh, nice one. Nice little seal on this one. Alright, not what I meant to do. Back upstairs. Oh boy. Alright. Here. Alright, so Nutrition potion. That's what we need. Does she sell it, maybe? Go grab some items. I feel like we're gonna need some of that magic. Currency. I also know I need some of the plants up here. It was this one. We're gonna need, yeah, the maple herb. Go ahead and get the mango. Well, rock. Okay. Acquiring items. Currency, we'll see how much the recipe costs. Alrighty. We're back home. I think it can happen here outside. Interesting. Alright. Let's sleep. Wake up, we'll try again. Alright, so you had something, right? Making a large sum of money. Yes, I'm interested in making a large sum of money. Isn't that a typical line to start fraud? Now that you mention it, it's not like what you're thinking. What I want to say is, you want to earn more money? That is also a typical speech of a scammer. Don't tell me. Well, let me rephrase. Ahem. Ellie, we're offering a service that's yet to be listed in the witch's catalog. Are you interested? Are you sure it's a legal service? Of course. It's legal and official service that helps deliver candies specified by Witch Administration. It's called Visiting Candy Delivery Service. Isn't that the association purchasing candies all the time? The candy delivery service will provide a fixed list, submit the listed items, and the association will buy them at higher prices. Since the prices are higher than daily purchase, the service is quite popular. That's pretty nice, huh? Most witches' houses are participating, but to be qualified for candy delivery, you need to prove your skills first. Prove my skills? After you pass the potion making test, you can deliver potions. I'm confident about my test taking skills, you know. Riley, your expression doesn't match your line. I graduated magna cum laude from the School for Witches, and I didn't win this honor with rock, paper, scissors. You won it with talent, last-minute cramming, and by chance. Witch's broom test was a good example. But I always go full score in potion making. There's no problem. Of course. I'll give you a test list then. Make all the candies on the list, and you pass. Show me what you're capable of, magna cum laude graduate. My goal is to get off work on time. Alright, shop. Yeah, I want this nutrition potion, but it's 10. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Try exchanging items with the Ludicrous badge. Okay. How many Ludicoins are inside until you open it? Alright, let's open it. Where's my item? Alright, got enough to buy the potion. I want to get a net. Used for its light, has a side effect of making your body glow with light should you drink it. Useful for blocking out loud noises. Alright, well I'm sure we'll need those later. Alright. Now we gotta read our potion, right? Alright, so now I should be able to see nutrition potion. Okay. 2 maple herbs, 2 bush bugs. Hey, good thing I bought the net, huh? Alright. So yeah, let's go catch some. Are they out during the day, I guess? Is a good question. How do I... Okay. Let's see about using the net. Nope, don't want to. Next, yes. Certain plants and animals are highly sensitive, so you must approach carefully. Pressing the tiptoe button allows you to move more quietly, but also more slowly. Okay. Shift. There's one. Let's try getting this one here. That was silly. What the heck was that? First encounter with Rittering. I got it from some tiny guy who resembled an acorn. Rittering? Right, a Rittering, they're a rare sight. Little about them is known, not even to witches. Now I remember, there was this kid. Ralph was it? He was always wearing a couple of clover-shaped brooches. Those were apparently not usual clovers. They were made of Rittering gifts. Didn't expect you to be so observant. After all, Ralph was unique. He always carried a lot of collections with him. He even boasted about it, saying that those items would bring him good luck. Maybe they would. Some believe that Rittering's gifts bring good luck. Really? Those people must want to collect them then. Sure, for them, Rittering's gifts are collectibles. Mysterious Ritterings live withdrawn lives in the forest. Little about them is known to the outside world. They offer a clover-shaped gift to anyone who finds them, which is sometimes elaborately wrapped. It's decided. I'm going to find more of it. Of course. Alright, let's go craft the potion so we can restore the... Oh, hold on. Question. Okay. Going back home, gonna make a potion. There's half the potion. Need those two things. Okay. Here, I think. Now I can do nutrition potion. Let's craft it. Ooh, I may lose ingredients if it fails. Okay, then let's not mess it up. Crafting score 100 plus 1 bonus. I don't know what that means. Okay, so some of the tasks are giving me some of that currency as well. All right. Now we're going to go restore the plants so we can find the main source of the vines so we can clear them from the carpenter's thing. Which hopefully, alright, hold on. I want to see something real quick. Nope. Alright. Only this one would refine like the others. Way to make it grow. Okay. Let me open up my potion. Nutrition potion. See that? It grew instantly. That's why people look for witch potion. You can step on that to get through now. Let's continue to follow the prickly vine traces. Heck yeah. Alright. Oh, I don't want to use the item. I want to use my hand. What's in the chest? Oh yeah. Little coin pouches. Sick. Okay, so now we can do that. Oh, another area to investigate. Ooh. Ooh, maybe from there I can get to where I wanted to go before. What's this guy? Oh yeah. Let's learn about. Oh my god, he's so cute. Alright, what is he? A blue bubble lizard. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can pick him up. Oh, I'm petting him. Now he's sleeping. Cute. Listen, bud. Alright, we're still investigating this way. With these for no reason. Still going. Like these down here. So, yeah. Parkour. Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to refill that. Get that one fixed. Got it. Alright. Following the line. And these vines go all over the place. Alright, let's grab this one. Alright, this is outside of here. Can I open up these now? Don't have the right chalk. Okay. What is this sound? Too noisy. Gaga bird would make a sound like this if we'd hang it upside down. The real Gaga bird. Wait, that one isn't hanging upside down though. After all, Gaga birds are known for being insane. Maybe for the bird that's upside down. Prickly vine traces continue to the forest beneath the Gaga bird. But I'm not gonna be able to go through it. You think we can get through? We can as long as we put up with that terrible sound. I'm gonna have to go find the... You can enter and swim the water demarcated by the markers. Didn't know that. When swimming, you can accelerate instantly or dive. Accelerating or diving will expend stamina. Don't have enough energy. Oh, I'm spent. Here. I can't take this anymore. Okay. Too noisy. My ears hurt. You're fine because your ears are just flaps of leather. To be fair, your ears are just leather before dressed. Virtual, don't give me the look. It costs me goosebumps. There's a way to get past that noisy Gaga bird. What should we do? Like, obviously. Alright, well I could eat something and get my energy back, but I think we're just gonna go to sleep and then we'll come back here. We need the recipe for the there's a recipe for like dealing with noise, like gumming up your ears. So we'll need that. We have quite a bit of... You're not sleepy yet? Okay. Fine. Let's look in our pouch. We're gonna need more than we have, I'm pretty sure. Let's use these. Alright, we're at 95. I think that's pretty good. Let's go see if we can sell some. They said that they've fetched a good price. There's some stuff I want to buy with like regular money. So since we have plenty, let's try selling some. See if she's even open. Yeah, okay, everyone else is going to sleep. I need to go to sleep. By the time I get back, it should be late enough that it will. Whoa. What about now? Like, it's ridiculous if you're out of stamina and you just want to go to bed. I think it's kind of silly to make you wait till 8 to fall asleep. But it is what it is, so... Alright. So now, let's go purchase from her. Let's go ahead and purchase the earmuff potion. And let's go ahead and purchase this too. Oh, I don't have enough space in my bag? Okay. Was mostly collecting nonsense to do this. Of course, then it's going to be like... Yeah, let's try that. Alright, so now we can purchase this. Again, we're going to need it at some point. I'd rather just have it now. And open up the inventory. Read these. Alright. Gotta figure out what those are. Alright, so I need Splash Carrot and Blue Moon Butterfly. Okay. I don't know what either of those things are. So I imagine they're in the new area. I'm gonna run over there and see if I can't find them. If not, I think we're gonna call it a night. It's already pretty late. Just straight through here? Yeah. Alright, so we're looking for Splash Carrot, which I imagine might be the things that are in the water. That is in fact a Splash Carrot. Collect a few of these. Oh, for goodness sake. You're out. Learn more about bubbles. Alright, and we also have to find... We also have to find, I got smile bubbles. I have to find butterflies, apparently. I'm gonna ignore these for now. Here. Sacks of money. Always nice. Where are these butterflies, though? My question. Ooh. I need the glowing potion for that. Go to that cave. Here. That's high enough. And at the top of the mountain had butterflies. Does it still have butterflies? Is the question. No, the butterflies over here. Alright, we'll look around a little bit longer. 5 minutes, we'll call it. I think restoration potions are going to be incredibly useful. Like, there's just so much stuff that throwing a restore potion on it would solve. So my worry is that these butterflies are going to be only at night somewhere. Alright, let's go look at purchases. We have some money. Oh, now I have 250 money. What does buying a book get you? Be the Demon King. Wish to spread her wings to the sky. I'm just gonna buy one of these books, because I'm all about that. Yeah? Shall I read a book? There's a scene where the Demon King attacked the human world. The Demon King kidnapped the princess. Our hero, Don Julius, met a bunch of companions while on a quest to defeat the Demon King and save the princess. In the end, Don Julius defeated the Demon King and brought peace back to the world. That's a wonderful story. Isn't that just a murder case? That seemed to have accomplished nothing. And yet, I want to buy more. Okay. I think we're going to call it there. We've explored quite a lot. We've found a lot of potions. A lot of stuff that we can do. World's opening up, which is quite nice. But I'm afraid I just don't know where to find butterflies. I think I'll have to wait for it to be nighttime. So, I think we will call it there. I'm not sure this one is one I'll pick up again or streaming. I'll probably just end up playing through it. Oop, that one. That one. Hold on. Whoa, there we go. Alright. Well, thanks for coming by and hanging out while we played some games and chatted about books. If you would like to grab your own copy of Little Witch in the Woods, it's I think $16 on Steam right now. And like I've been playing for 7 hours, and it's just now opening up. So lots of gameplay, lots of like really cute moments. I like the vibe of just kind of like helping people out, exploring around the forest, trying to better the world that you're in. So yeah, once again, thanks for coming by. I hope your reading journey or your gaming journey is going well. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help me grow this corner of the BookTube community that I am trying to develop. If you missed our discussion at the beginning, I did chat a little bit about some like cozy book reads at the start. So go back, check out the VOD when it's up. If you're interested in some cozy book recommendations, I feel like fall is the time where I most want to read these kind of comfort books, these comfort reads, play cozy games. Weather's getting colder outside. Definitely seems like the time of year to do that. But again, thanks for dropping by. And until the next one, take care. See ya.